actually. So are you playing Schrodinger's cat?
No, I am playing existence itself.
Oh, great. We're gonna break you so hard.
You will fall upon my hammer, and I shall break you.
Too late? Question mark. Well, welcome to the group, though. I'm John. I play Is, I guess. Oh,
Hello.
Ooh.
Ironically, he is also John.
Really?
We have John squared.
I was about to ask DM.
Sebastian. Candine.
What?
What's the question in mind?
What's with the other account? I am very confused.
Oh, the
Oh,
recording
mine?
guy?
Yeah,
Music
I have
guy?
one for the streaming that's on the PC, and we'll provide audio in the background when. Well, that's not even the music one. The music one's playing on. And then I have a music one that does pop on also, which should pop on in a second once I restart.
I had a second question.
Uh-huh.
Who am I on the session join?
Your Git Crusher? Or, you mean, you're John. Oh, is there two Johns? Is all the same?
No, there's
You're
only
Jon.
Jon.
Yeah, you're Jon.
Damn, my name's spelled John.
Yeah, same here.
Damn. We really are John squared.
With our powers combined. See, he breaks reality, and I kind of tape it back together. It'll work out. It'll work out.
You could definitely try taping it back together, but the way I shatter reality, there's gonna be like dust left.
So you're probably
can still technically tape that back together.
If you had enough duct tape, it'll tape it.
No, I mean in the sense that you could literally just like lay some tape down and pick up all the little shards of glass.
Oh yeah, I mean that's normal. I mean we're only on reality like 1000. I mean, come on.
Actually, this is reality 1001.
Damn it! When did we lose more realities?
Just now, we're now in reality 1002. I break things very fast.
Man, I'm running out of realities.
1004.
Welcome.
We skipped 1003.
Oh, it's loading. Come on, load.
And there's a bit more stuff to load in this time around, so it could take a second for you to download the new assets.
Yep. Now I'm operating off like 4 hours of sleep, so I'll try to stay awake.
You sleep?
I know, right?
Weak.
Weakness. I'm getting ready to move here, and work is like, you can still work. Come on, guys.
Well, we're waiting on Tweedledee and Tweedledum, so give me a second.
Yeah, they're always 5 minutes late. I just plan around it.
Mm-hmm. I think one is always playing and his girlfriend, or there's a chick in the room. Do you guys ever hear the giggle in the background on Seg?
Maybe.
Constantly, like there's always someone in the background on that one. And then
that is me in their walls.
Conversations. There you go. And then Shio, for some reason, sounds like he's sitting next to him when Seg leaves his mic on, but it's the opposite when the other leaves their mic on. It's really interesting. Like, I imagine an echolocated layout of the room that I can always draw up. Maybe it'll be accurate. But nonetheless. Web, how are you, sir? It's been a minute.
staying alive. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the shit show, dude.
What of us? What of us?
Actually, on that note, where would you guys say Wep is on the scene?
Still loading.
Oh,
Home.
refresh that page. Is anyone not
Refreshing.
loaded in?
I am.
Like you're in, or it's still loading?
No, I'm in. I'm
Okay.
not sure if I have the right token though.
You have observership over other players, so if you click on them, you can see their vision. So like
Player.
here, etc.
Ah, okay.
Alright, it's loading.
Web, are you loaded in? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that's
everything.
right. Mage Hunters, we're about to die.
We'll just stick them
Yeah,
between
I'm
you and
still at the
Shio.
school, right? You guys left without me, and I'm fine, and I'm just hanging out.
Nope, they brought you along.
Oh,
and that
hell
would be
no.
great.
We know we carry you around as emergency rations.
Let's see. I probably would have rolled a couple hit die. Second.
Alright, let's see if I remember right. I had the direwolf out still. We have bear guy fighting in the water, getting his ass kicked.
Okay.
Goes boar
You have
guy.
4 hit die left, and that's where you would have been after they took their short rest before continuing forward. So you're a little healed up because you were at 16 or something. Yeah, Web, things are not going hot right now. Let me give you guys just a little bit of a recap, I guess, of what's been going on since Web. I think you missed 2, right?
1.5, I think.
Yeah, one and a portion that you don't recall. Absolutely. Shio Seg, you guys up and running? Grunted.
Guess not.
I guess not. Well, in the meantime, I guess they've been here for every session, so they don't need the recap. Do 2 ways of communing with the potential of the future, and also choosing or requesting in faith to guide him in a druidic nature. In doing so, he saw a handful of paths in a very literal sense of being there at the present time, at the time in which he was standing there, peering into the eventful future. He saw a handful of things, and many of them revolved around the character Anivia, a previous classmate who once was an ally by your side turned against you? Question. You're all uncertain on his actual landing, but he seems to protect as long as he can and then get aggressive if you guys refuse to back away.
Or the
Nonetheless,
100%.
Nonetheless, you guys came across a summoning pit, a massive crystallized meteor 5 situation in which immediately Team Badger, right? Was it Badger or Mole? Can't remember.
I was a badger and I had a team of moles.
Got it. A Badger and his team of moles quickly excavated below, going for a tipping point to have it conclave on itself. In the process, there's a lot of commotion on the outside. Not unfavorable. Luckily, is using Dig for the very long periodic time in which it took. He avoided all aspects of potential death and damage, as his allies just got smacked around, as they were visited by some other players from another timeline. In doing such, they succumbed to them, defeating them and sending them back to where they belong. Though it's a big question mark on whether or not it was the enemy themselves that beat themselves and destroyed their ways and means of teleportation, and or your team that forced their hand. But a tsunami nonetheless came crashing down and wiped the field, literally. And with that, and the moles and badgers' assistance below quickly collapsed the entire portal, preventing any more of these characters from arriving. You had came across John T. Jules, Marsh, and Alistar. 3 very particular individuals I'm sure you'd never like to cross paths with again. Shortly after, you guys took a quick break, but Iz dropped the bad news. There's more ahead, and you guys had choices to make. There was a druid statued Medusa-themed situation that was unbeknownst, yet oddly in favor of the Orcry, which are you guys' current adversaries across the campus grounds. Also, along the bridge, one of the long bridges giving access from one of the schools into the main campus, which would house the biblioclass, had a multi-parallel tethering of mage hunters waiting and waiting as if they would come through at any second. And then across the field, you were here. A team of were creatures, were wolves, were boars, were bears, you name it. There might even be a were tiger amongst them. Nonetheless, they came out here to hide because the full moon is never in their favor. But their friend, the werebear, has something wrong with him. He looks a bit ill. Something seems to be fungusly or infectiously going across his body as you see discoloration from that of his normal visage. He does not seem okay. In an attempt to take care of him, you guys failed briefly and decided to abandon him in the room or building structure in the meantime, while you guys are being currently assaulted by mage hunters who have tracked you down. These same very mage hunters in which is fears are the ones who may have breached at the bridge. In doing so, the were creatures have been fighting righteously, as has Iz's dire wolves with one going down, and Shio's battlecry angel. With that, we follow into the initiative where the werebear roars. In doing so, I would like to let me go ahead and drop a token for you. Wet, by the way, I need your roll on initiative. You're here in the middle of the midst. Shit's not fun and you're not happy where you are, but there you are. Zendor, your token is currently over here. Don't move it yet because you're not necessarily on sign. Sorry, did I pull the wrong name? I don't know. That was what it imported. How do you say it? Sorry.
Zedor. There is
Zedor.
an N in there.
Got it. True. Zedor. I apologize.
No need to worry about it.
As such, can you please roll me a perception check at advantage? As off in the distance, you may hear this bellowing cry of a werebear. Familiar noise, but not usually so close. The rest of you guys hear this noise directly behind you in the cabin as it rattles and shakes. That is not a good sign. And the werebear goes first. Wep, when you get an opportunity up there on your token, can you roll your dice? Perfect. Didn't matter. You still must. Zero. You roll 19 at advantage. In doing so, you hear the echoes coming about 2 hills down. Easy enough travel for a man of your stature. It'll probably take you about a single round and a half with haste, if you intend to get there for the excitement that you assume you begin to
hell yeah.
explore. In doing so, we begin with this round. Nope, and it re-rolled in your guys' favor. You're so freaking welcome. Wep. You blink your eyes twice and you go first. What are you doing? You're in a situation. You have no clue what's happening. There's 3 mage hunters, 2 were creatures, Seg at the south, entities fighting on the east, and Shio and is directly with you. Inside, you would know that there is a massive creature known as a werebear, much scarier than all the were creatures currently around, and they have not yet been able to settle them into their changing.
Well, this is great.
Is offer to help. Totally as well.
Hey, we did offer nicely, but we went, oh, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Let's see, how can we not receive an ass whooping?
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Gotta try.
Nope. It's almost tradition at this point.
Use our resistance. We're gonna slink off over here.
Got it. You dash across. In doing so, you feel yourself against the wall. You can see inside the building because there's a window there, and you see the werebear is awake. He is looking angry. He does not see you, though. And furthermore, he does look to be a bit tainted in an odd manner. One that kind of shows diswell within their natural nature. If you care to share it with the team now.
So there's like a werebear on steroids, guys.
Shio, that's very comforting because it's the wearer's
It is
turn.
your turn.
And as such, takes a big whip. For soft 20. He looks straight at Webb. Mouth drooling and all, and dashes across the room, throwing himself into the frame of the structure. He would turn his own vision. 1 second. As you guys hear a quick shattering clash, Weber wing out at Webb. As he's so hugging, and we're gonna go full ball attack. Missing Webb. You manage to acrobatically dodge out of the way quickly, but then you see the jaws and maw of the beast before you coming and for a bite. For a 21. Wait then. 21 hits as you feel a rip in your arm. Oh, what? What are you gonna roll?
Resistance.
But is that just half it, or?
It just roll a d4 and add the number 2 save.
Oh, for your con. Got it. Go for the con save.
Nope.
And no, but what's this? Yeah, actually, that's so. What's your con save? Give me a con save also, because you also gotta do that now. So you take 17 points. You fail the con save, and then doing so. Shit's about to go real south for you. You feel like your body pulse, like that, and as it seeps into you from the open wound, it feels a very high-end searing from inside. Almost as hot as the devil pack in which you own, but not quite there yet. As such, the werebear is now busted through like the Kool-Aid man on the side of the building.
It's your turn.
And we are on to one of the mage hunters up north. The mage hunter's focus looked like it was previously the dire wolf, and as such, you hear the constant streaking as it claws out at it for a nat 20 coming out of the gates. These guys were critting pretty hard last session, huh?
I think he had 4 or something like that.
Yeah, man, these dudes are murdering. As you just see it screech out at a high pitch, you guys all kind of blink for a brief moment, and then you see your Fey direwolf just dissipates. No longer present. As such, it dashes forward, getting in enough range of Iz, and its tail comes swinging about. Is how do you dodge that, my friend?
By being small.
You stand there, and because it doesn't have actual eyes, it swings high in assumptions and completely misses.
I am truly amazed that it managed to miss.
That is, yeah, it blew my mind too, trust me. With that,
It's your
got the
turn.
werewolf fighting for his life over here. Things are not looking good. He's getting his ass kicked. He's telling Seg, "Son, what is wrong with this thing? As promised." So far, Seg has been super useful. I think you're the only one who's been hitting with Seg. So if that's the case, then you're doing all right. He has been missing completely, if I'm not mistaken. But he comes out of the gate strong. In doing so, he goes in to do some damage. He does 7. And I'm going to go for a second one. For another strong hit. You just see him ripping out his claws. Ripping across the carcasses of the mage hunters before you. Not doing insane amounts of damage, but still every point counts. It's 11 points across the board. And your Battle Force Angel Shio. What do you got?
It's gonna try to
No longer has flanking.
Yeah, it has. No one has flanking?
Mm-mm.
we go. Alright, now she's gonna try and murder this.
You sound like you are in a subway and you're on the opposite side of the glass.
How about now?
There you go.
She's gonna keep attacking this one because she wants to reduce the number of enemies.
Got it.
All her allies are doing that.
Comes in with a long sword. He dodges out of the way, or it dodges out of the way. And then for a follow-up, 19 does hit as it rips into the backside of it. You hear like a trilling as it seeps in pain, and it goes to one knee. It's hanging on to a whim.
Okay. And that's pretty much all the Battle Force Angel can do. So yeah, then it'll be my turn.
Now it's you. On the other side of the field, right behind you, is a massive werebear, raging in awe with this unique hysteria-like aura around it, most likely not assisting in its current nature and behavior. Also, is completely overcome by a massive structuring mage hunter. You've seen one of these up close before, and you'd rather not be on that receiving end again. South of you, there's another mage hunter between Seg and a werewolf who is not looking very great.
Well, you keep critting.
Remember, we gotta heal that guy, so don't murder him. I wouldn't stay near him either. You gotta get away from that mage hunter.
No.
Let's regroup.
I'm sure he's cuddly and friendly.
Right, I'm gonna move there. And that mage hunter is just so close to death. I want it to die.
Which one's that? Oh.
I'm sorry.
It does consume and destroy. Go ahead and lay out the damage. You do 6 points. It only takes 3. In doing so, it gets. You see it go like throw itself up. It's like it takes it in the chest, but you see it almost kind of do a quick little light and then reflect back at you. Go ahead and give me that dex save. You manage to dodge out of the way as it blows right by you, and as you look, you see this one collapse to the floor, defeated.
Alright. Now time to distract the other one from eating
You
my...
hear the wereboar standing there. He's all excited. He doesn't know all the means of what just occurred, but this dude fought his little heart out, and he's not looking too hot, but he's looking better than his buddy.
I'm surprised he lived.
I know, he's doing all right. He's a little badass.
Ah.
You fire, and you almost hit Iz as you intend to hit the mage hunter toward the head, and Iz is that close to it, and it's like hits the building, shatters some of the wood.
Shio, the mage hunter, not me? Come on,
Look,
man.
I killed the other one.
I thought we talked about this.
Did we? I just thought it was about stepping on you. I didn't know Eldritch Blast was off the table. That's good to know.
That was a big one, yeah. No stepping on you. That was a big one. That's the constant reminder.
I'm pretty sure the words I used were "don't murder me." Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know. We have to check with your secretary when we get back. But get away from it, Iz.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Zero,
safer
and
with
you
this
gain
than
another
you.
perception advantage as you are getting closer to the action, and quite a bit has arisen in the act.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Zedhor, he's got it. Boom! You hear, almost, you like zone in, and you use your height to your advantage. You take the giant skill as you focus and you listen. You get this whole brief heat sensor of almost everyone's body temperature within the next 2-mile radius. And you see a heavy amount of activity in 2 locations. One is toward a bridge connector from Quandrix to the main campus. There's a big heat signature there, but you can't quite make out the full details. The closer signatures are multiple mini signatures and a few massive ones, about a quarter mile from where you stand. And you hear the screeching and skrilling of quite intriguing noises that not a beast in which you may have yet encountered.
I'll head towards the collection of smaller ones.
You got it. As you continue to
They're
do
close
so,
anyways.
Shio, is there anything else you wish to do after trying to shoot your friend again? Your next Seg, if that matters. In Seg, he's under some kind of effect. Oh, didn't he cast Thunderstorm or something like that? Isn't that going on?
Yeah, the call
Yeah,
lightning, I think.
yeah, we'll just have him recast it so it can reappear, so it can give us the visual. But anyways, anything
Nope.
else? Shio? Okay. Is coming in at full temp HP and max, unhit, unbothered.
Well, I think the difference between me and everyone else, I can only take like one hit. I'm surprised it even missed. I will disengage. And let's just fly up out of its reach for the moment.
Okay. How high?
Oh, let's do full 30 straight up. And then I'm going to take a second and judge whether that's high enough.
So keep in mind, now, if you click on it, you should see that the token below you has shrunk. That is a visual of your height compared to the subjects below. You should now be able to see everything within your vision still, and now it's just a size comparison.
Yep. It's saying 16 feet separate us.
Perfect. That's the truth. That's the actual measurement between your height
good.
and that's because it's a large creature.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just like this is like your visual skew of your flying.
And where is it? Pew pew. Oh, let me actually target him first. Ah. There it goes.
You fire at it, and it's going to go ahead and take it.
Damn.
As you do 19 points of radiant damage to it, it stands and it's just like as its trilling and expression of pain rings out to the rest of those closer by.
Oh, it barely looks inconvenienced by that, Shio. And
Yeah, they're tough.
All right, Seg. Your team seems to be conveying toward you, and everything seems to be squishing you guys in a funnel. You are surrounded.
Awesome. Shio, you want to handle the one from behind, and I'll finish handling this one?
Sure. We're gonna die.
Not the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and call lightning this one.
Can you recast it just so we can get the AoE back up?
Yes.
That, and I feel like you're being really lazy, so I kind of want to wake you up. But don't consume the spell slot, and if you did because you're silly, go ahead and give yourself that spell slot back.
No, I got it.
Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. Now we have the Broody Storm that makes all the vision that much better. And you call it on the one below you, right?
Yep.
That's a dex save?
I think so.
Ooh! As it's standing in the stream of the water, it like gets caught on a rock. And it's like, as it looks up, and you just go ahead and give me crit damage on that. As you get him straight bullseye. It's like all of a sudden everyone woke up to hit on the team side. Impressive. That is 1 point over what you needed. How do you do this, my friend?
Well, I just saw that werewolf get just absolutely bodied by this thing, and I'm getting really sick of these mage hunters always getting in our way. So I'm just gonna like summon the storm, heavier above me, and I'm just gonna say, "Get the fuck out of my way!"
And then you call on Hillary, right?
Absolutely.
You got it. Just crashes down. In doing so, you see this mage hunter just completely fry out like it got shorted, and it does not smell great. But it is down. Congratulations, sir. Zeg woke up to play right now, guys. Oof. Good thing I have not another combat plan right after this. Anyways, anything else, Zeg? You guys are looking strong.
Yeah,
What
give me just a second.
adversaries on the field?
He asked for help.
How's everyone doing health-wise?
I think everyone's fine, actually. Only the
Okay.
NPCs have been getting bodied. Like, the NPCs,
NPCs
are
been getting destroyed.
In that case,
between the NPCs total, there's 90 HP missing. But none of them died, so that's pretty good. I expected for sure the werewolf to be killed, but y'all showed up right now.
Okay.
So
well, in that case, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon
okay.
over here and fly 10 feet into the air.
Got it. Excuse me. Horse turn. He looks around. He's not himself. He's wild. Friend. He just ignores the mage hunter next to him as he sees the werebear awaken. You need to resist the feed. He's going to try at advantage to convince him.
Wow.
It's up to you.
Come here. Die.
He rolls a soft 20. That is going to relax the werebear from attacking any of you next round. Doesn't mean he won't be angry, but he won't immediately attack Wet unless Wet pokes him first, which is very possible. As such, he gets through to him. But we're going to add someone new to the initiative. And we're going to go into the next round.
You are next.
And with that, Zedwar chooses to step forward first. Zedwar, you move fast as a giant man yourself. You just move. In doing so, you are at the top of the initiative. You show up in this southern end little part of the woods. You see a big, ugly-looking kind of predator-like creature. Had you ever seen the movies, which you haven't, but for some reason, this is the visage that it gives you. This jet black kind of smooth eel slime visage that has almost these weird nostril slits, like a whale's blowhole, but multiply next to each other. Not even considered gills. And then these razor sharp, kind of like Stormship Troopers, ant creature things. They're so awesome. And what have you, kind of Carcabus-like vibe. But their bodies seem to be almost obsidian or adamant, something really raw or natural, but alien in nature. And nonetheless, they are mean and angry. 2 of them are down. One of them stinks because it's currently fizzling still in the water as the static is still clicking like it's oil. And here you have one actual threat before you. And a bunch of little people and a werebear that actually looks kind of threatening too, right next to you, just north of you, and a person in distress, potentially.
I see a few people. Zedar sees a few people in distress, so he's going to, as he runs up to this weird-looking monstrosity, he's gonna rage and With my subclass, I grow twice my size. I grow to a large size as I rage and start charging my ass towards this weird creature.
Oh fuck! It's another one.
Is this in the book?
I don't know. I
Can you-
haven't.
Can
The
you make me
book's
large
changing.
size?
Yeah, 1 second.
We're getting close to the event. The book isn't helpful. Well, as helpful as it should be.
So not
Is
at
you
all.
just see.
Oh, it's coming at me. Oh, it's
This
here.
this what looks like a normal guy at first, as he approaches, gets bigger and bigger until you see him jump. You see this red-haired man jumping through the air, looking like he's about to swing down on you, but seems to miss entirely before realizing he's stabbing into that fucking mage hunter.
Oh god, he's swatting at me. Save me, Shia.
Oh my god, is this dead? Is this fucking dead, guys? What do we do?
He slashes and just comes
Accurate.
down. And now, is your sword lit or is it just in its base form?
Oh, it's lit. He
Alright,
lit it
he's
on
like
the way
a
over.
nice shiny armor. He's just lit up like with 1 second. It's 80, 40.
Sorry, is your health insurance doesn't cover giants.
I knew I should have gone with interdimensional insurance agent.
I told you to do that.
So this, I also had an extra D6 fire because I'm raging. Lots of fire. And I'm gonna throw on a strike of the. I'm gonna throw on a fire strike as well for D10.
You guys just see
fire.
this massive, bright, warming, like forge light just go off as this flame, this great sword just lights up, and he comes slashing to it. You can't even hear the screeches and cries because of how bright this light is introduced to you. That's how affecting it is in a sensory disposition. As the creature gets sliced in half with what looks to be like a lava greatsword, as the flames mix with its internals and as it oozes out, it's not turned into obsidian. It's more like one of those snakes that you light in those little snake firecrackers that you light, and they just turn into like little poop stain things. And it's just like
So that's a
completely
total
decimates.
of 20 damage total.
Oh, not enough! As you bring it down to its knees, if it had them, and it's just like
One more big ass swing.
It's calling out for breath in the air, and you come down.
Should have stayed down, bro.
And this one doesn't even have a chance to take one more gasp. As you come crashing down at minimum damage, that still manages to kill it.
20 total damage.
5
Again.
as you decimate this creature before you. There's silence.
I hope I got the right one.
Down
These things were killing you, were harassing you guys, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Now, could you help with a patient that's having anxiety issues?
Who?
The bear. We got to fix him, but he's angry.
I'm not done yet. I'll grab. I'm going to pick up whoever's next to me.
Oh,
I'm
man.
up in the air.
He's 30 feet up, yeah.
You're 30 feet up?
Yeah.
What is my reach?
Let me check ability. You're 20 feet out.
Well, he's also huge.
Giant.
Or giant.
Large, I mean.
Or large. He's large.
I'm
with
currently
an arm
large, yeah.
span.
I
Yeah,
just
wait,
moused over him.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because I have a reach of 10 feet after raging.
Nice.
So, all right, yeah. Fuck, I'm all out of movement. So
do you have
this
a
thing's like dead,
bonus?
right?
Yeah, these are all dead, yeah.
You have a bonus action? You could probably jump using that. Oh, that takes movement, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a Baldur's Gate thing.
Jumping? I mean,
No,
yeah.
you can jump. I mean, you do have jump it. Like, you actually can
Anyways.
jump. Yeah, but
Yeah.
nonetheless.
It's just not
I'll,
angry.
I'll turn to this guy and say, "You think you can help with the bear?"
Who is that? Oh, it's the boar guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
boy.
he's
Oh.
a little bitty on my screen.
He is. He's like. He's calm. Don't get aggressive. He makes it very clear that he has calmed him. He did soothe him with that 20. So he's just saying, don't be aggressive to him, and let's see how he goes into the round. So it's more like a RP initiative at the moment, so to speak.
Yeah.
So initiative is actually over. And that bad boy. Great job, guys.
Nice.
So you're not gonna try to hit me with that flaming sword, are you?
I just came over. I thought I heard fighting. Saw these things and killed it. If I was here to fight you guys, I'd start swinging at the boar guy.
Oh, good. I know my presence is intimidating. Is this the size of a house cat, by the way?
You're
See, he gets
funny.
it.
No, man, you're funny. I like you.
Yay!
Put down the rabbit, Lenny.
I can make like a nest on top of your head. So huge.
Well, I appreciate it, but don't stay this big for too long. And this is right of initiative. As he says that, he does begin to shrink back down to his
Oh.
normal size.
Oh, you get small. I can fix that.
Nah, it's fine. Just I'm a runt amongst giants, but I have enough magic in me to make myself somewhat normal size.
Could I have your name? I need it to find you in the book.
Book?
Oh, the book.
It's just the book.
Oh, wow, everything exploded to blood piles. Didn't see that up there.
Yeah, at least this one did when I crushed it. Sorry.
Spidered it like a bug.
I'm Zedor, spelled Zedhor.
You see me open a book with obviously mathematical text constantly changing.
Give me
Zador.
a history at advantage, sir.
You think that's gonna save you? It won't. Watch this, double ones. Oh, so close.
You see it pop up, and instead, what you see appear. Zedor, can you go ahead and give me a perception check?
Perception. Damn, I'm very perceptive today.
You see an
Damn.
image of none other than Zevlor, your brother. You see Zevlor, not Zedor. You see Zevlor, and Zevlor is a third year who is one of the top year quandrix artificers who has specialized in manufacturing armaments in which Seg would be quite interested in. He is a bona fide giant. Big fella,
Oh.
well armored, very well cared for, and smart.
That's weird.
No,
You're not
it's
in the book.
Zedhor. You put an L and a V in there.
Oh. Yeah, words are hard. Let me try again. Z.
You rerun the Pokédex system, and it readjusts itself. In doing so, you see Zevlor's image shrink, create that little mind bubble web, and then you see Zedhor show up, and it has like dashes in the line, and then you see two more bubbles appear across the screen. Excuse me. And 1 second, let me actually bring in something that I forgot about. Bring in here.
So, out of curiosity, would you be interested in any elixirs to enhance your strength?
He means drugs.
No, they're medicinal.
Zedor, Zeno just like flexes one arm and pats it. No, I think I'm good.
But you could be more.
I am more.
I
More
do
plus
have an
one?
idea on
You
how to
can't get
heal.
more than more as
There
he
is
does
no
a quick
more.
flex.
I do have an idea on how to heal our friend, the bear over there.
These
Okay,
will light
so
up.
is he gonna be alright? Because he's kind of frothing.
I'm waiting for an
No.
apology. This motherfucker bit me.
Nonetheless, I can't pull it up at the moment. I'll put it in Discord because that I can do actually. Sorry.
I was thinking epic. Oh man, I changed.
No,
Oh,
Okay.
that was my summon. Although I have to refresh real quick, my screen went black.
We can make him throw up. That's all I got.
I can see if the cold tool will cast greater restoration on them. See if that might heal them up.
That's smart.
All right, so in the chat Discord is the labeled version. Is you would understand that Zedor Irongut is a quote unquote bastard child of Zetrix and Zemin, two very, very well respected fire giants. Zevlor is their birth son, who is a snob. Zedor is the non-shadow of Zevlor, at least how it is in the Strixhaven books, because Zedhor was allowed in, where Zevlor earned his. But that is on the records of only the oracles knowing. Along them is two traitors that are allowed to be on the outskirts of the campus at all times. Krakus and Flopham Hilltopple. They are twins and both very, very large for their hill version selves. They were exempted from the group in which they were once a part of and met Zedor. Zedor made it on a condition to allow them to trade and be a part of it. They are friendly and only care for the campus grounds. You have not yet had the opportunity in any of your parallels to ever meet them outside of the time of their initial entry. Is 000 origin. In such,
Ooh,
this is
you're like
refreshing to see as you were going to go ahead. Take it away.
you're like a Deus Ex Machina. I love those.
I understand the Deus.
I mean, I know his work, but personally, I think he's kind of tribal.
I mean, you're like a solution from like beyond.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Prismari artist Deus Ex Machina.
No.
He is also a Prismari student, and you see that at the very bottom. Rejected Prismari attendee.
Let me fix
I'm a
that.
Prismari too,
Fix what?
since I joined it this year.
Yeah. So you were rejected?
More. It's not that I would. It's not like they rejected me. More, my parents rejected them. They wanted me to get into whatever the math one is called. Not really
Quandrix?
Yeah, yeah.
You look back at your file and you see that Zevlor is quite an accomplished artificer in the arms weapons category of your schooling, which is more of a close study that the Oracle doesn't have exposed very often, but his brother is quite acceptable in this. He's like a Dexter, but a massive version of it.
Interesting. It says he makes weapons. Do you make
Oh,
weapons?
yeah. I make masterpieces.
Exactly.
Oh. We could definitely use some masterpiece weapons.
Not weapons. I should clarify, I don't make weapons.
You guys hear?
Paintings?
The bear walks up to the cult tool. The cult tool attempts to cast Greater Restoration. Is that what it was trying to do?
Yeah, let me cast it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Walk right past me. Don't apologize for taking a bite out of my ass.
Oh,
It
do
was-
you need healing?
An terminology would be better.
Also, I think your character's not the right character. It's
Whose? His or mine?
oh no, sorry, never mind. I just saw that. I forgot he multi-class. That's my bad. I just saw Warlock 8, and I was like, oh no, he's underleveled.
Oh yeah.
I was
No,
worried.
he's just divided in his personality. There's a big difference. Sorry, I'm reloading. So the werebear does come to succumb. You guys may continue your initial repeat, but you do know and you do know, Zedhor, that there is a issue at the bridge. Zedhor, you have no actual knowledge of what it is, but you saw massive heat signatures, which is an alarming rate. And it's been weird tonight. And you absolutely know there was a conversion of a exposed wire, we may say.
Yeah, so all I'm aware of right now is that there may be some problems at the bridge.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I could kind of see it on my way over. A lot of heat coming from that way. You're
Oh.
right, Giant. You kind of pick up on that stuff, so maybe we should figure out what that is.
Yeah. Would you care to join us? We're trying to save reality-ish. And you hit things just right. I love it.
So I could get you guys out of sticky situations. I feel like right now we just need to go there to make sure that things are going well and that the teachers don't need help.
Oh, they need help. They
They
always need help.
absolutely need help.
I mean, most likely, but I'd rather not be rude to the teachers. They're very capable.
They're very rude to us. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I saw a
me.
teacher get their blood boiled and they just dropped.
Well, that's because they don't have to deal with you every day. Yet.
Well, they do though. They teach classes and that I.
That's right.
Oh.
We hardly ever go to class. We're too busy dealing with the school's problems. I expect a graduation certificate at the end of all this is.
I have attended every class in multiple realities, and I don't remember shit, so we're good.
Those were other
Alright.
yous who you claim aren't you. Are.
I mean,
Well, I'm trying to claim them now.
Too late.
look, guys,
Oh.
can we just get going?
Did
How-
the Greater Restoration work on the bear?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that he was completely fine. We'd like to stick around, but it sounds like the school's just constantly under attack. So, you
Yeah, so maybe we
guys
should
have
get a
fun
move
with
on.
your sleeping bear friend.
Thank you.
Oh, and
The
if you could
werewolf
totally
walked up
come
to
help
his
us in a couple days, that'd be great.
You
I mean,
bird.
We'll be all even then.
Use power. Stronger next time. He grips your shoulder and let's go.
Okay, to the bridge.
To the bridge.
Who can look ahead and see what we're running into? Anyone? Anyone Farsight? Foresight?
Oh, here.
Zevlor just puts a hand over his eyes and looks towards the bridge.
What do you see?
Perception check.
A whole lot of heat.
I mean, is that normal? I don't have a frame of reference.
As far as I can tell, the heat is still there, so
You guys
probably not a
all
good thing.
hear a loud in the distance of the bridge.
Definitely not a good thing.
I use the mirror of maybe and ask it to show me the bridge. It's what between you said Silver
Quandrix and the campus.
Okay, Quandrix and the campus. I ask for it to show me that bridge.
Okay, so give me that D20.
Oh right.
No.
I think I recognize that gunfire. Oh boy.
Should be 11 or
Okay.
no, 10. Sorry.
Okay, a 10. Okay. Let me look at your character. What's broken with it then? Why is it not working?
Because I rolled it from the item itself.
You mean like not from your character sheet?
No, like I clicked use the item, and then Mirror of Maybe showed up in the
Yeah,
chat,
tools.
and so I used click use Mirror
Gotcha.
of Maybe, and it just.
That's because it doesn't have nothing on here at all. Actually, it's not even set up. Okay, I'll fix that. Don't trip.
Okay.
No worries. Okay, 10. As such, you get a this weird kind of swirling. I'm gonna roll a d100. You see the opposite end. You see two big pot-bellied figures blocking the entrance of a bridge. They have these big-ass clubs in their hands. One of them seems to be well-shaved and groomed, with a full kind of rounded beard fixture, and the other one looks kind of like they're kind of a bit slower, a bit down, a bit berry-like in nature. Both almost identical otherwise. And they're just like, John, you want that? And the other one's like, no, boy. And you don't speak giant, right?
No, I don't
Yeah.
believe so.
Perfect. All right. As such, you see that there is a slew of mage hunters, and then the mirror shorts out. There is an assault on the bridge, to the best of your understanding.
Okay, so the bridge is actively under attack.
By whom?
Mage hunters.
Discuss a plan. Take a short rest if you need one. I will be right back.
A short rest?
I'll let you see the map if you need it.
Do we need a short rest? It ain't gonna do nothing for me.
It might.
I don't know if anyone. I don't think so, but just in case.
It'll refresh our short rest abilities.
Well, like I said, that all that is for me is shapeshifting. And if we head straight there, I'll still be shapeshifted, so.
Let's see.
We never did go through what our characters looked like for them.
Oh yeah. Can
I
we
haven't
like?
actually properly described Zedor either.
Yeah. Let's just do a quick round of that, yeah.
Yeah, so Zedor is a very tall looking Goliath. With surprisingly tan skin, this red wild hair and beard, and is covered in what look to be various giant and dwarven runes, tattooed all across his body.
Okay.
His sword, pretty aptly described by the DM, while activated, seems to almost constantly ooze this ethereal magma from it. He wears this contrast, very pretty floral patterned cloak, and has a set of almost slapdash looking metal bracers.
Okay.
Nice. You wanna tell me what you look like?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I'm a small dragon the size of a house cat. Yeah, normally I'm kind of green, leafy, nothing too special, but when I transform or go to, what do they call it, starry form, I look like a bunch of stars in the night sky, and I glow.
Like a consolation.
Exactly. Yeah, nothing too much about that. Just remember, small.
Yeah, we have to worry about stepping on him. Shio's about a 6 foot tall. Looks like he's a human. He's got like dirty blonde hair that's always kind of messy because he's jumping in from one fight to the next with very little sleep. He's got like greenish blue eyes, like they're really deep. And his sword appears to be normal, and then once it's unsheathed, it looks very ornate, but it's very battle-worthy. And his name is Hector. I'm really bad at describing myself. Are we
I don't think any of us are all that great.
Could you put our character images into the screen to show them what we look like too?
So if you right-click your character image on your character sheet, can you click Show Portrait?
Oh.
And then put Show Players or something? I don't know. I've never had you guys try, but if you can, try it now.
It just says Show Portrait and Show Token. Can't.
So click on Show Portrait, and then it'll show your picture, and then click Show Players. Like, does it blow up the image?
It does blow up the image, but...
And then on top it doesn't say Show Players?
No, just pop out and close.
Oh, okay, there you go. I was just curious. I've never actually had you guys try. So that's what Shio looks like. And this is his. And then we have Wet. How would you describe yourself, good sir, other than being handsome?
Just pirate devil dude.
A pirate devil dude. Seg?
6-foot-ish pirate Arakakra. 2 guns. Big javelin.
Classier than Wet.
We'll see when I get my boat.
Not if I get mine first.
You hear that, Wep? You got a countdown till he graduates. So it's a fair amount of time.
Fuck you, Shio.
So you guys head to the bridge, and as you arrive, you wanted to do anything before you arrived, or no?
Where you need to get, and I think they're allies, or at least they'll probably fight against the mage hunters with us, but we need to wipe out as many mage hunters as we can tonight before the big event coming up.
We can see
Celeste.
the bridge as we come up, right?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They're just held by the chains in a more fashionable sense, more so than it actually being a drawbridge.
I just meant more like we can see across it.
Oh, yeah. In the sense of what you can see right here on the map, absolutely. So if
Nice.
yeah, you should be able to see all the way across, and you should be able to see the mage hunter out here, etc. 2 individuals here. You yourself, upon arrival, if you guys do nothing in preparation otherwise, and you guys come to arrive, you, Sir Zedhort, would immediately recognize Zevlor, Krakus, and Flopham holding the bridge. You hear your brother just... He's just bragging in his own native tongue of how proud he is that his inventions work and he can do lethal damage at its maximum rate.
I can speak giant. I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you what he's saying, but to the rest of them, that's what they would hear.
Seg also, I think, understands giant.
Seg would also understand, and actually Seg would probably be in awe and impressed because this man is using a gun that Seg has never seen before, and a gun that is very accurate because he just saw it blast a good portion out of a mage hunter. Flopham and Krakus just seem to be there holding and waiting for them to actually breach. But it seems as if there is a reason to why they cannot continue across the bridge. You guys arrive and see them. They do not see you. They're not focused on you guys. The focus is at the mage hunters ahead. Until you guys get into combat, every time each of you guys take an action or a moment, they will advance. In doing so, things will play out until you guys actually get into a combat state with them. Things will happen in a more automatic fashion with descriptors and flavor. And there'll be dice rolls, but you guys won't control them. So as a team, as you guys arrive inside the first half of the bridge, what do? Is you see Zevlor distracted and shooting Zedhor. Do you announce this to any of them that you know who ahead are? Or do you keep that to yourself with the preparation of what it is they're facing?
I'll tell them that no need to worry. The giants on the bridge are with us. That's Zevlor there in the middle.
Oh, maybe that's why the bridge has lasted so long. If he's a prodigy or something.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Right. I'm gonna go help my friends Flopham and Krakus. You guys do what you want, but I want to go help. But I'm gonna go help them. And Zedor is gonna start charging across the bridge.
So as you go and run up to the gate, you hit it. It is locked. You
call
see
out
Zevlor
giant,
look over his shoulder. Oh, it's locked. Open that up for us so we can get across, huh? My guns only have so much ammo. I don't walk around prepared for these kind of excursions.
Would you say that this bridge is in Central Campus?
It is not. It is on the Quandrix side. You guys have already crossed that cool 30-minute passage, and this is kind of like a little cusp between the two. And it is now currently being assaulted. So whatever it is either already past Quandrix or arrived between Quandrix and the bridge.
All right. Do I see the wench? The wrench? Whatever these things are
Yeah,
called?
you see those. So it's not so much that there's literally like a locking mechanism underneath due to the time. Like it is like, it's just usually locked. And it's something you guys would have to like break. You would understand easy enough based off of the systems and, your society that there's a more like a timing mechanism below that you guys would have to either disarm, break, or disassemble to release the actual function to open it.
Team fly guys, let's just go up.
I'm gonna rage and just try to wrench the door open.
Okay. What do you suggest to your team, and can you do that yourself?
I'll turn to the others and say, "You guys try to get this thing unlocked. I'm just gonna open it."
Be careful. We might need to keep it locked for the mage hunters.
And try to unlock it so I don't break it. And Zevlor will, hyping himself up, rage and grow to large and just try and lift the gate up.
Okay. As you attempt to do so, you can give me a strength check. What are you doing? As Shio intends to fly, Seg intends to fly. You intend to fly also?
Just straight strength?
Athletics if you have it.
Cool.
So, all of you guys fly around?
Yeah.
That is a 23 total.
You kind of... Not nearly big enough for Zevlor, Flopham, and Krakus, but Iz can get through. Maybe Shio if he laid flat, but you see them coming around the side, flying in the air, all four of them, in their own mannerisms of flight.
I'll call out to Zevlor. Gates open! Could use some help!
I need it open, brother. What are these? What are these things? Mind you guys, Zevlor is considered a massive individual. They are a actual bona fide full-on giant in the flesh, considered full-grown but young in their years. So you guys are as small as he is actually big in that depiction. So just consider his size and respect it. As he finds all you guys fluttering by odd. as now that you guys are sitting there, what are you doing? Are you muted, sir?
Yeah, that would be why.
You fine?
Oh yeah. I'm getting error token collide.
That's because of the wall.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, everyone went this way. I'll stay with them. I need not to get punched in the face.
You said there was a mechanism over here?
It would be beneath each individual gate if you wanted to address the locks.
Oh, that's what you meant. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Give me
that's
one
why
quick second while I
Zevlor
find
was
you.
opening
I
this
request-
one.
Oh, yes. I thought it was like underneath the bridge part. My bad. I misunderstood. Shia will definitely be trying to pick the locks now that the door is open.
All right. So, where'd you go? Sure. Going to go ahead and summon some direwolf skin.
Heck yeah.
Barrage of ferrets.
I summoned 2,000 ferrets.
I wonder why those mage hunters are green.
I'm supposed to be able to pull them out of... There they are. Aha, it worked. Select me. 80. And feature. Come on, game. Yes, I know where I'm at. Thank you. Oh, it's paused. That'd be why.
Yeah. It took me a little bit to figure that part out.
Yeah, let
I
me
just
put
kept-
down the wolves, though.
Huh.
Did he have to run off? I might have missed it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he
Uh-oh.
has to handle a kid situation.
Gotcha. No worries.
Sorry about that.
No
He
worries.
does not have a sleep schedule, but he's 3 and independent. All right, so what are you conjuring as and why?
Direwolves.
2?
Yep.
It's not the baby, it's the cat. What do you want on ping me for?
Already placed them.
Oh, Jesus, you're good. Perfect. I was over here. Inhale. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Boom, boom. Got it. Sweet. All right. So from where all you guys are standing,
Yep,
we
but
gonna
I wanted to
get-
move 10 feet closer.
Go for it.
It's paused. I can't. Aha!
Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh boy, I'm number 2 with a 4. I'm number. Okay.
Which is, if you haven't already. I think we're only up. It looks like it's just Zedor. It'll be on the very top of your screen. Hello. Perfect. Boom. All right, let's see where you guys all land. Shall we?
Fight.
Seg, at the top of the round, you exist first at a 20.18. Coming in literally first before your next ally at 17. So not too shabby. Seg, what do you do first as you see Zedhor's much bigger brother, with the most fascinating gun you've ever seen? It looks like it's like a rifle with an aim sight on it. Not an iron sight. Like, it looks like it's legit helping him aim. And then you see these other two massive potbelly, eat too much, donut loving, flop loving crackers that you don't know their names to, but nonetheless you see them ready to face down these very ferocious mage hunters. What do you do, sir?
Let's see, we're trying to get that door open, right?
You are, and Zedor is just trying to rip it open by force.
I mean, if force is an option,
It's always an
but
option
Shio mentioned something about wanting to be able to lock it again.
and a potential need, perhaps.
All right. Can I see that mage hunter over there?
I mean, you should be able to see anything that you can see.
Oh, okay.
That's usually how sight works, but I could be mistaken, guys. You tell me.
Okay. 80 feet. I'm going to laser pistol it.
You pull out your fancy tentacle lever giving gun, and you fire. It uses consuming destroy as you fire at it.
Is
It reflects off. Give me a dex save as you do damage. It takes half. 15. It takes 7. And you give me a dex save, sir. You save as you see your little laser beam at like half lit, like a mini glow stick at this point. Hit the bridge. Kind of burn acidically into the granite. Oof. Then you cast Divine Strike. To pump in 1 point of
Damage.
pristine, godly aptitude. Poof. You don't see it, but it did it, I promise.
Then I am going to. No, that's gonna be it actually.
You hold, okay?
I might go up a
It is
little
your
higher.
turn.
No,
Get
I'll just stay
ready.
here.
Your
Yep,
turn
that's it for me.
comes.
Direwolf is.
Oof.
Do they act on your turn? Sorry.
They should have right after my turn.
Okay, so let me remove him. And they'll act right after you.
Cool.
Alright. That puts it to you.
It will be your turn next.
Now, is this a full new round since I summoned them, or?
In theoretical sense, yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have my action back.
Gotcha, yeah. Your economy is present.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take a free turn. Pew pew! Actually, let me save that one till after I do the other one. Oh, gotta move closer. There we go. Target set. I move 10 closer. Come on, game.
Boop.
Zoom. Ouch.
Nothing but air.
Yeah. Did that one roll?
You do hit for the guiding bolt. Absolutely. It already did consume a source, so I can't do it again. And so it would be considered glowing. In this case, we'll give it a cooldown. Boom. All right. So next attack at it gets advantage.
And it's going to be the dire wolves.
And 21 points of damage. Beautiful. And which dire wolf comes the first? Go for it.
Let's go with this guy. Make sure he has a target. And he needs to be closer. Okay. Get inside the.
You spawned him 5 feet away.
Well, I thought it was closer, but yeah, it was thrown off. So this
You're
guy has
flying.
advantage.
He goes in, bites into the hull. Takes the damage.
And
Very
he needs
nice.
to make a strength saving throw for being knocked prone.
Is there a size roll?
You would have to look. It just says make it set roll. The dire wolf with its bite, if the target is a creature, it must make the strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. It's a large creature. They're both large. Sure. All right. Absolutely. Strength save passes. It
Yep.
stays. It's steadfast.
Round 2. This guy gets advantage due to pack tactics.
Absolutely. And makes contact. Rips in. An additional 10 points.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Got it. Beautiful.
It is your turn.
It is now their turn. They rush in. They run up to
It's your
the
turn.
last defenders of the bridge.
It will be your turn.
And then we end up at Zedhua, who is pulling up as the paralysis is pushing down against the pressure of the actual system. If you were to keep pushing, you could potentially break the lock, but you have to roll really well.
I'm gonna go for it.
Do it.
Athletics continue.
Thank you, Rage.
You just you immediately Shio just hear as the chain just lets loose and is just twirling. Where the disconnection finally just lapsed. The gate is now that of more of a toy. It's more like just the bench, not even the weights. Ugh. You can open it, no problem. It just has no gravity pressure against it, so it'll always fall closed. So you can just pick it up with ease and pass through, drop it again.
Yep.
There's just no way of picking it up unless you're big enough to do so.
I'll do exactly that as I'll take this opportunity to dash across the bridge and shoulder my brother as I run across.
Give me a contested, I'd say what? Athletics check. Let's be real here.
Damn near 30.
Damn.
You sure you don't want some roids, bro?
Zevlor is like, you feel like a good little path You see like dust kind of part ways as you guys both come into contact like two erasers. You break it. That's all you're ever good for. No wonder Dad told you to come to Quantrix. Learn to fix something. And he holds up his rifle as he lets you run by. You are smaller after all.
Yeah, and that took my action, so I can't toss anything to help out Flop'em or Crackus right now.
They're getting swarmed.
I'll pass my turn there.
You got it. Zero kicks in. He's like, your brother Brock, brother. He's basically saying duck as he fires. Seg, you just watch in awe as you see the bullet fires. As the mage hunter takes effect and wariness from it, and you're impressed. Like, I'm telling you, this is pretty impressive materials. And then he's like, it's still standing after that. And then you see an attachment come, and multiple barrels pop out from below. As he fires, and you see a lob as this cradled, webbed, kind of roped grenade barrels shot forward, and then it just busts into a cone right before Crackus. As it goes to, roll saving throw first. It meets it, makes it, takes half. For a total of 9 points, or a total of 4 points of damage running down. As you see a grape shot just like a little mini cluster bomb just burst before him. And he's just like, you could do more. He's not impressed with the damage, but he at least recognizes what he's done. As such,
It is your turn.
Mage Hunter before the direwolves is going to attack. Going for the claw. It's hidden. And 18 keeps it standing. It's going to go in for another. And it is going to hang in there as the direwolf is just ripped into twice by this mage hunter as it's like going at this fey creature now summoned before them. Good distraction, good distraction.
It's your turn.
Web.
You are next.
You floating over the river like a bee buzzing around for some honey. You continue to zzz across. You're a little far from the mic.
Oh, my bad.
You are bad to the bone. After all, you're wet.
I guess we're just gonna Eldritch this one. Help them wolves out.
You are going to favor the southern side.
I mean, I know these wolves. I don't even know them.
Oh, you know them? They're like your neighbor. They're just like, yo, what up, bro? Haven't seen you since Saturday.
He's repping
That's
the
awesome.
zip code.
You mean as often as I summon these guys? Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty awkward.
You do 6 damage. You fire again. Makes contact. For a total of 9 points. So a total of 15 points of damage goes across the board. And as such, you see the creature as it seems to kind of not necessarily absorb it in any way, but it's more focused about these dire wolves before it than it is of your blasts of weakened eldritch blasts. That's not the strongest it could be, right? That's pretty low damage, dude.
I mean, I can add my genie proficiency.
I guess, yeah, you rolled a 2, though. I mean, you could add your genie proficiency. 5 in the second one wasn't that bad. But a 2 is pretty low. I mean, you can always add your genie, though. That's up to you. No one stops you from that. How does that, isn't that like once per round?
It's like, yeah, it's like once per round. And I think it's like just plus.
Isn't that Genie's Wrath, you mean, or?
It is.
I feel like it's Genie's Wrath, if that's what you're referring to. It does like flat damage just for hitting something. Filter it. There you go. What's your proficiency bonus? 3?
I believe about
4? It does 4 more points of damage and it's considered wounded. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
It is your turn.
Joe, what do you wish to do? You are by a mechanism that's now completely broken.
Well, Shio's gonna just roll with the punches like he normally does. He's gonna fly over here and say, oh, hold on, I need to make sure I'm within distance. Okay, so I'm 90 feet away, and this spell requires 120 feet. Okay. I'm going to cast Wall of Light. But instead of creating a wall, I'm going to create like a floor of light in front of the entrance.
Where you really dropped that wrong. Next time you control and you can rotate it with the scroll wheel. But 1 second. You can still fix it. I can fix it. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I can do it. You mean right here? Like going down?
So it's going to extend from like here to here.
Oh, you
as
did
a
want
floor.
it that way.
As a floor.
Oh, you intended it that way. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, so
I'm judging you. My bad.
basically
So, yeah.
everything from there will take damage, I think, at the start of their turn. The creature that...
It is 5, 6. 5 feet. Take.
So they take... When the wall appears, each creature in the area must make a Constitution
It's
saving
5
throw.
feet though, and within 5 feet of it. Nothing's within 5 feet. Yeah, well, that's
Oh
fine.
no, because you can extend it outwards as a 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick. You can layer it out. So I wanted it more like...
Oh, so why didn't you make it wider then?
I don't know how. It just dropped that and didn't let me make it
Okay,
bigger one.
so like 60 feet. What?
So if it's 10 feet wide and 60, you can do it.
Carpet of light.
Yeah, it's essentially just a carpet of light, like right around there.
Okay, cool.
And so those ones have to make a Constitution save.
Okay, now we're making sense here. Perfect. Or they're blind, and they take damage.
And they take damage.
Okay. Fail, and that 20. So one fails, and the other one passes. So okay, go ahead and roll the damage. One takes half, and the other's blinded. So we'll say this one on the top is blinded. Where is that?
So the bottom. Oh, the top one is blind.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just do. It's making me not. I have to roll the attack again. I'm just gonna roll the attack and then do damage again.
Okay. So 25 at the top, half. So 14. Oops, I did 10 more. Maybe add 10 more. So I don't do math. Or type. And then 14 at the bottom.
Yep.
Wait, not even 14 at the bottom. That's half. That's 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah. So done.
And I'll yell,
Hey.
hold the line.
Floor lights up. In doing so, as the floor just emerges with this aura, it's just like a crazy, shearing, kind of odd, not holy holiness below. In doing so, I'm going to ramp that up. throw this up, make this some kind of that, and whoops. That's not what I want. There we go. Boom. Bam. Alright. There we go, we got a little effect going. Oh, let me make it brighter. It just really doesn't want. Oops. Do that. Perfect. All right. So everything in that zone, boop, lights up below. The ground lights up, etc. You see these two guys reflect. One of them takes more effect than the other. In doing so, anything else you have?
It is your turn.
I'm just gonna yell, hold the line, and
Wait,
I'm
where's the
gonna
line?
it's these two guys, Flopum and Krakus. Those two are the line. If we can hold them off there, they'll take damage each turn.
Oh. I mean, is this a hypothetical line or a physical line? Confused.
Let's think of them both as a line, and don't let anyone past it.
You see. Apparently they weren't close enough, which is weird. But there's some funniness going on as he swings. Just comes down with his great club and just crushes his foe before him. With 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you made a little swing.
You then have this guy making a strength save. For 13 failing. And fails in doing so, it gets knocked prone. You see the creature just fall off to its side as it goes prone. It is for some reason not triggered, but we know it's prone. And then see, do they have multiple? Okay, but you see Flopple just and he just throws his head forward. And he misses as the Mage Hunter falls to the ground, and he just untimes it well, and he's like, he just like shakes his head to kind of wear off his confusion and his little dizziness. And then it goes right into Krakus. He's like, he's more focused. He more has like an understanding of what he's doing as he runs into his adversary. It should be close enough. Ooh, and he swings, completely missing. And then in anger, he throws his head forward. Oh, he comes on the bottom end. Flopum being the denser actually succeeds. Krakus being the focused fails as he throws his body forward at this creature. And in such, the Mage Hunter just quickly watching how Flopum reacted to Krakus. In doing so, we go into the next round. As we begin the next round,
It is your turn.
we start with Is giving me a perception check.
Ooh. You think I'm gonna perceive something?
Wait, are we getting new initiatives every time?
Yep.
Correct.
Damn. I've never seen it done that way before.
We are odd.
It's nice when you get a bad roll, so you can get a better roll.
Yeah, we do reroll initiative in almost every campaign but one that likes to stick to the classical way. But I think reroll initiative has been amazing for RP and situational purposes. It's always beautiful.
Then I think it would be a good thing to say that I do have advantage on all initiative rolls.
That's completely fine. That should be if you have it on your character sheet. But let me check. Yeah, it already factors in. So if you look at your roll, find your roll, and then let me search it real quick. Yeah, 57 seconds ago, you rolled with initiative, and your two rolls was a 16 and a 12. For a total of 17.12, ironically.
Nice.
Nonetheless, As such, is you roll a 20, and you see for you things in the air. Whoops. Pierre, my kid in the background crying. It's because he's being bad. And then you see things in the air. Good sir, is harpies. You've recognized these. You've seen them before. And there are 4 of them. And they are coming in quick.
Oh. Guys, they got air support now.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. When did they hire harpies? I don't remember them.
It
It
is
looked like
your
the
turn.
ones from the arena. One with a giant worm that almost ate us.
Oh, yeah. Do you think they've always just been trying to kill us?
You see one flying in. Dashing forward.
It will be your
It's your
turn
turn.
next.
Oh yeah, that's probably bad.
Probably.
Yeah, I better go hide. You guys got this? I'll find a rock somewhere.
Just get behind us. It's the only safe-ish place so far.
Double checking spells. Too early, too early. Do I even have? Yes, I do. Yeah, okay. Fire one more of these guys.
All right. Which one? Same target? Mage Hunter?
Yeah.
Misses.
Oof.
A leaf lights up.
That leaf has it coming. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? Wow, 2 3s in a row. Spectacular. Okay. And wolves. Still the same target.
Direwolves are going in.
Yeah, actually do something, wolves.
They're fucking it up.
And they do. The mage hunter does need to make the.
Let me do the
Yeah.
screens. Yeah. What's it? 16 passes. Soft 20 passes. You do 11 points.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. It is barely hanging on its last leg. You end your turn. It is going to
It is your
be.
turn. It is your
1 second. The Mage Hunter against Krakus, real quick. As a claw comes in. Misses. A second claw comes in. Hits. We got 1 and none for a total of 13 points. It's Krakus. And then it goes to Flopham, who's been on a roll.
It's your turn.
As Flopham comes in with the Man Crusher. For 14 missing. Swinging one more time. For
Flopham
a
gets advantage.
hit.
Sorry.
Oh, Flopham. Oh, because he's in the light?
No, because the mage hunter is blinded.
So the 19 hits on the first attack then?
Yep.
The sound of a screaming child is what it sounds like when Flopper Man crushes a mage hunter.
The sound of
And
happiness.
yeah, he knocks him dumb, and he does one more at an advantage that didn't roll. That is a 18, but let's go for the 20. No 20, but a hit, so we'll take the damage for 14 points. On top of that, as he's just like, you see the mage hunter You see juices from some certain appendages that are being crushed by this great club squirt out and leave debris
It's your turn.
as it goes into Krakus, who takes his opportunities to follow up. He's going to go with the Night Crusher and miss, and then he's going to go for a headbutt. Jesus. Krakus is just dropping the ball right now, man. I don't know. Like, Krakus is not...
He's a connoisseur, not a fighter.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be the better of the two, which is, in my mind, confusing. But, I mean, Floplum is like that natural survivor that just somehow gets through. So he's hanging in there. Seg, you are a bird who takes forever to think because your brain is so big. But you can brainstorm with your team because you and good Sir Zedor are next. I have to put my kid literally in the crib, I guess. Apparently that's what he's saying. So I will be right back. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's big brain time.
I feel like we're doing pretty good in this fight.
I do have haste for when my wolves die.
Yeah, I'm thinking of drinking a potion of haste next round, or next turn, and just Eldritch blasting the hell out of those harpies.
Yeah, that could be an issue. I have to go
Yeah.
hide now.
Yeah, you should definitely get behind me. That's the furthest position back that you can get.
You was me shield.
Shio Shield. Is in the union agreement we said. It's called Shio Shield, not Meat Shield.
Same. Yeah, we gotta get the barbarian to fly though.
Oh yeah, we need a...
Hi guys.
Do I have the spell fly?
At the very least, we know some very sketchy merchants who will always have what we need.
I don't think druids get fly.
I think that's... No, I think... Right, because you can already fly with your transformation, so it makes sense you wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
I have 2 forms of flight, and I can't share either of them.
I mean, I could probably outfly a harpy.
I thought maybe I could share my ring, but it says yourself.
Seg, you fire, you miss, go for it.
I actually wasn't gonna shoot it.
That's a smart move.
I was gonna do finger guns.
Ah. You live on Anivia's tradition?
Well, Anivia could be dead for all we know.
I'm gonna move forward a bit. New mouse, still getting used to it. And then I'm going to guiding bolt.
Go for it.
Yes. Guiding.
Flying thing.
And the harpy. As it screams out in shock and terror as you hit it to glows. Takes 15 points of radiant damage, and you see it just holding itself in the air, now visually illuminated. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Alright. Zedor.
It will be your turn next.
Moving on up. I can't make it within melee, however, that doesn't matter, as Zedor gets closer. He'll flip the sword in his hands, and almost as if not almost, but exactly as if he's tossing a javelin. He will toss the flame tongue as hard as he can at the one that Krakus is fighting.
Okay. You chuck your great sword at it.
Yep. This is thanks to Elemental Cleaver. It has a range of 20 feet normal.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I can reckless attack with it. Yeah.
Well, if that's the weapon in which you choose to imbue, then yes. As you toss it.
D6 fire.
Now, I believe all tossing still follows the range dex, not the strength, though. Unless you have something that says otherwise.
It just gets the. Well, my javelins are strength based.
But they're versatile, right?
They're simple, thrown, and rain, and have a range of 30 to 120.
So then maybe. Does anyone know the ruling on how it works for?
Is it Dex to hit and then Strength for damage?
That's what I thought. So it would
No,
still take.
it uses strength to hit.
Oh, is it Javelin?
Yeah,
But outside of a javelin, no.
it just
but in general for range
It just
attack.
gets the thrown property with a range of 20 to 60 feet.
I mean, it doesn't specify, so yeah. Okay, I got on it. I was just curious.
Yeah, Javelins use Strength. Strength is
Easy enough.
hidden damage.
You chuck it. You make contact. That is for a total damage of 18 to the one in front of you.
18 plus
the 3
from fire, plus 3 from rage, since I can add my rage to thrown weapons.
And in doing so, you see the blade as it breaks into this creature. You see it, and then disappear.
Nice. Sword back in hand, I'll turn to the other one that Flopham is fighting, and again, just hardcore toss it at that one.
You get advantage with this roll.
And I crit it.
Yay!
That's a lot of D6.
Delete it. Your existence is not
2 more.
authorized.
So your crit damage is lower than your total damage.
Total damage, it's dead, I'm pretty sure.
24?
That's 50 damage with just the sword alone. 50? No.
Did you roll crit? No, because the crit should have been.
Sorry, 40 damage total.
Yeah, so it for sure is dead, though. As such, it just like collapses on the floor, just decimated in every possible way, as the sword appears right back into your hand.
And I'll yell to Flopham and Krakus, we can catch a blader! Let's get back across the bridge!
Yes, we will. Flopham, listen to them. Flopham always reverts to his native tongue over common.
I'll not. What did he say? Could you translate for me real quick?
He agrees. He's like, that's what we've been trying to do, but it was locked. That was why they couldn't previously.
Yep. I'll just point back and say, all right, well, it's unlocked now! And pass my turn.
All right.
It is your turn.
The mage in the woods is gonna attack this dial with the claw attack and miss and attack again out of anger to kill it. And hits it. And kills it. And smiles with glee with the faceless visage. Shio, what do you do?
Alright, bye Dave, I'll see you next week.
He's like sick of you, but he'll be back.
He'll be back. He needs that sweet summoning.
There is no escape, Dave.
It's a contract, Dave. You made it with all of us. Okay, I have to move forward, but I am gonna try. So I'm gonna drink a potion of haste. So I'm gonna pull that out with my bonus action. There we go. Now I have haste.
You chug. You start guiding the jitters. This must have been what everyone else must have felt like when they were definitely on the caffeine high.
Wow, it's almost like you can get that high without getting massive negative effects.
Potion, technically, when you have the spell haste cast on you, don't you get exhaustion?
You win. No, you don't get exhausted, but you lose a turn. And when it
Oh.
ends.
Yeah, when it
Gotcha.
ends.
It's like sword beam. It's a cooldown. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
kind of borrowed from the future.
Yeah, so if you have a spellcaster, just punch him in the face and make your other guy not be able to do anything.
There you go. You fire. Take 7 points of damage. Fire another one. As you hit it again. 15 points. Much better. It's like, but it's still hovering in the air. Fire a third. And you do minimum. It's not feeling great, but it's still in the air.
Alright, I want this one dead.
Wait, is that 4 or 3?
No, I get 4 because I have 2 actions. Cast the cantrip.
9 knocks that one out. You see it down on the ground.
It always feels good to hit. I think that's pretty much all I can do this turn, so... it's Wep's turn now.
Yeah. Web, we're lying to you because we do that. There are 3 harpies before you. The one that's glowing comes after the wolf because it's like yo gang bang, and goes in. It has multi-attack. That will make 2 damages. Oh, first one coming in for a nat 20, ladies and gentlemen. As you see your Fey Wolf just...
Is it that one?
It
I think I
is.
may.
But-
I think. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'll use silvery barbs. Let me make sure range first.
No, you're not, are you?
Nope, 60 feet.
I succeed. Okay, so then delete that one. Boop. All right, and then it goes in for another. For a soft 20. Doing 8. As it's like brief confrontation
It
there.
is your turn.
This one is gonna dash in.
It is your turn.
Is going to dash in.
It's your turn.
What?
You are next.
What do you do?
We're gonna try again as close as we can.
Close the gap to fit.
And then we're just gonna Eldritch that.
You got 2 over here. You got the Mage Hunter and the Heartbeat.
Yeah, we're going for the Mage Hunter. He killed my buddy.
Let's fucking go, pirate buddy.
Missed it.
11 misses. 17 would hit with a 25. It's gonna go ahead and consume and destroy that one. Taking half. So it heals for 5. And give me a dex save where you take 4. You pass and see the Eldritch Blast and half power hit the brick behind you with no effect. Anything else? Good, sir?
We're gonna add the genie to it, and we're gonna push him. It would be 13 and 10 feet.
Sorry, say that one more time.
We're gonna add the genie, and we're gonna push him, so it's gonna be 13 and 10 feet.
So he gets pushed. Oh, like, does he have to save first?
No, it's feet.
Gotcha. So he gets pushed back. Displaced. Anything else?
That's it.
You got it,
It
sir.
is your turn.
And as such, you guys see off in the distance coming at you up. $23
The enemies are piling up, aren't they?
as you get hit by an arrow in the forearm, taking 5 points of damage. As somewhere off in the distance, they've got your number. And they have multi-attacks, so they're going to fire now. Hit the ground. Hit with one, this with the other,
It is your turn.
and another. Yes. Oops. Which one is this? This one. There we go. And this one is going to fire into the den. $17. Meets it, makes it. Any reaction to stop it? Nothing. It hits. You get hit in the chest with 3 points of piercing, I believe, because it's resistant.
Who gets hit?
Zedor.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
A
Well-
17 is exactly my armor class.
And then you get half damage, right? Because you're raging.
Yep.
Another one hits. And you take a total of 5. For some reason, it's not adding that. Let me go ahead and give you this real quick.
Like 4 damage if we're rounding down.
Yeah, I healed you for 5. But I'm gonna just add in. I'm adding to your actual thing, so it'll automatically kick it in to your sheet. So once it does the math, it'll boop. All right, added it in. Boop. And I already healed you for 5 to adjust the 9. So with such, that was 2 coming into you, and Zevlor goes. "Ugh, there's someone out there ahead of us, huh?" Oops. I intended. Ah! Anyways, he fires at them. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the solid slug. Let me see. Their AC, not gonna be enough. They get hit. For max damage, 17. Takes the hit. Fully armored individual, mysterious figure.
It's your turn.
As the mage hunter throws itself about to flop him.
Damn, that thing's not dead after taking that much damage.
Throws its tail forward and hits Flopham. In doing so, the tail wraps around. It pierces him and holds him in a grapple position, so he gets advantage on the claw. It was an advantage, but let's go for a 20. No, not 20, going for the damage. Total of 13 points as Flopham is just getting ripped up. He's just like, and he's saying, some help. He's about.
Wait, did that hunter seriously not die after taking like 40 some damage?
This one died. This one's still alive.
No, that's the one I crit though.
Yeah, but this one didn't take previous damage. This one had taken like a shit ton of previous damage before it.
I know.
Not yet. It's low. It's low.
Okay.
It's low though. I promise. It's low. Below, way below half. As such, going to the next round. Going to the next round, you have
It is your turn. It is your turn.
ahead. You notice there are even more adversaries as you see archers arrive. They begin to spread out.
Oh, the harpy needs to make a
Which harpy?
Constitution saving throw. The one that's in the light, I think. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
wait,
it's flying. Yeah.
Never mind. You're right. Sorry.
Sorry, I don't have a fly on it. Hold on, whoops. Let me fix that.
But this mage hunter does need to do another con save.
But that's on its turn, right?
At the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn. Okay.
So,
And
so
that's
its
to be
turn was
blind. It's
just-
already. Gotcha. So this one has to save.
Yeah, it has to save or take damage.
Got it.
Because it's still within the wall of light.
21.
Okay, so I'll roll. It'll take half of 4d8.
Got it.
So 10 damage. Still decent.
It's like. As such, this harpy is going to continue attacking this direwolf. It should have been an advantage because it's allied. Missing either time. And then it's going to try one more time. And sometimes my alt button never wants to work. And it misses anyways. Oof, this direwolf is just like dippity dappity doo.
It's your turn.
Dippity dappity, oh hell no.
As Krakus is like, so your light, Shio, is that toward everyone?
It is towards anyone who ends their turn within the light.
Me.
So it only affects
Yeah.
you if you end your turn in it, or if you are where it appears, when it appears.
Flopum, don't go forward. Step back. Krakus is wise and decides to not venture further into
It will
this
be your
visage
turn
of
next.
light before him.
Yeah, we need to
Zedor.
evacuate the bridge.
But because of
Jeez,
archers?
Excuse me.
Yes.
No,
Zedor
we'll be fine.
arrived. Zedor.
This guy seems to have a big ass sword. He ain't an archer.
He is not. He is a fully plated individual that was shot by Zevor and seemed to take the hit like it was nothing.
Yeah, he's taking the roids.
Swing into the mage hunter.
Alright.
I just double critted this thing.
You did. You come flying in on this secondary crit, doing absolutely the necessary amount of damage needed. In doing so, how do you want to go about it?
A lot of damage. A little over 50. So as Zedor sees Flopham in danger, he brings the sword up high and brings it down on the hunter's head before yanking it free and letting the corpse burn in the light. He'll pat Flopham on the shoulder and say, in giant, "He did good. Now let's get out of here."
Alright, it's like, yeah, it's like, of course,
How high up is that harpy there?
30 feet. Oh, that's, yeah, they're all 30 feet. They should all be around 30 feet.
All right.
Except this one, which is above the wolf.
I'll adjust my position and try and yeet this thing out of the sky. With reckless attack, that'll make my disadvantage normal.
Let me check it at it. With what? Oh, your sword?
Yeah. Chucking the sword at it.
Slashed.
Ah, that's really shit damage.
It's really low. As it does a total of, what is that, 16?
Let's see. $17 damage, I believe.
Where's the extra one?
The roll for the extra fire from Elemental Cleaver.
Let me look up.
+3 from Rage.
Okay. Cool. 17 is like, it's still standing. Totally up there still, but you hit it and
Oh,
your
sorry,
flames,
19.
fear
Got my
rise.
math wrong.
Still stunning at 2 more damage.
Damn. Can't do much else other than that. So I'm just I'll just hold the line here until let Krakus and
It is your
Flopham retreat.
All right. The harpy here is going to fly in. As it does, it's then going to lower itself down to your level, about maybe, say, 7 feet up. And it comes in on you, good well. Oh, hold on. I would maybe consider something different. What is this? Yeah, okay, let me try that. I revert my one thing, because I've never done it before. And it's flying above you. It's going to drop down to about 15 feet. And it is doing a circle around Zedwar. Meanwhile,
It is your turn.
this is one of the
It is your turn.
attack from its distance at Zedor, because Zedor is the only target from his angle. Other than the direwolf, doesn't give a fuck about it. As it fires, missing. Fires one more time. Missing badly. And
It's your turn.
then we got this one. Battle Chargers. This one's actually going to attack the direwolf because it's close by.
No.
It's 7, not enough. It's going to shoot one more time. Missing the second hit. The direwolf stands. Ooh, this direwolf does not want to go down.
Man, that direwolf should be a ballerina dancer. Shit.
Thug.
That's
Say
4
he's
misses against him?
Targeted these ones. Yeah, multiple misses. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Zeg. First one misses. Second one. Absolutely misses. DM's faltering. There. Zeg, what do you do? Did no one? Okay, wait, real quick. Has no one hit the mage hunter, or is that advantage off already?
There shouldn't be any advantage on the mage hunter.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought the wolf got it.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought too.
the first time, and they were getting advantages due to pack tactics anyway.
Gotcha. That's why. Yep.
Yeah.
Seg.
Well, seems like we're getting a lot more people. So I figured to saves magic economy. Better get this out of the way earlier rather than later, and cast Call Lightning. If I can. There we go. No, I guess I have to unsummon the storm I left in the forest and summon a new one.
I think it would have ended by now anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, it's because they're fire. So much heat.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright. And I'm gonna hit this guy. The scary sword person over here.
Looks up. Slides to the side. As it lands there. One second. I'm trying to. Cannot see with this cloud of disaster. Whoops. As the lightning strike comes straight down, he sidesteps it, and you see all that energy spark into his hand as if he just had complete control over what it is you've thrown at him.
That was this guy?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you were attacking the sword dude, right? Or my mistake?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And he absorbed it?
He captured it would be the proper term, as it is still visually in presence in his physical palm.
Please tell me you're going to call that out. No?
Who?
Well, you're going to say something about it absorbing magic?
I mean, I figured everybody saw him just catch a fucking lightning bolt. He's not exactly being careful about it, but I will definitely say, what the flying fuck?
But he's not flying.
Wait, what? What happened?
Some fucking swords guy just caught my lightning bolt. He's got cheats on his banning.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that.
I'm sorry, the archers weren't terrifying, the harpies weren't terrifying, the endless enemies wasn't concerning, but this guy is.
Not in the slightest. This guy's fucking terrifying, though.
Well, he took a punch. That's not allowed. When I punch you, you bleed.
Zeg, anything else you wish to do other than standing with your jaw open?
I really wish that I was good enough with my gun to fire it in a bonus action, because I would really love to just say, then eat lead, fucker, but I can't. So instead, I'm going to cast... Oh, wait, this map's bigger. I gotta do some measurements real quick. Oh, perfect. I'm going to cast... Oh, I don't have a lot of spells left. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon on... Oh, yeah. Whoops, gotta target the Harpy. But I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon on this Harpy right here.
Alright, and that's within range?
Yep, exactly.
Perfect. You drag it up.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
You could. Yeah, swings.
God fucking... Well, maybe.
14 hits.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's like, ah! Doing 8 points of damage. It's hanging on. It has like a slash within its wing. It is still sitting present. Do you drop your token?
Uh,
Or do you want me to do it?
I thought so. Oh yeah, no, my computer's being slow.
It's right here.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, way off. That not next to the RP. Anyways, I fixed it. You're welcome. Anything
And then,
else?
how tall is this wall next to me?
Taller than you? See?
Well, yeah.
It's probably 25, 30-ish feet.
Okay, then I should be able to get to the top of it, like get right up to the
Oh, with your
height of
movement?
it, so I can like peek over it. Yeah, with my
Yeah.
movement.
So you fly up,
Yep.
you peek over it. There is a roof with no enemy atop.
No, fair enough.
That's it.
All right. That's everything.
It will be your
Geo.
turn next.
Let's get rid of all these smaller enemies that can't catch magic. That sounds like more fun while we all retreat.
So where you stand with
Oh,
your vantage point on you can hit all the archers or the guy that absorbed the electricity, but you wouldn't be able to target a harpy because they'd be higher than your actual vision.
I'll go. If I go 30 feet in the air, would that let me see them?
If you
Or
fly, then that's different, yes. But
Okay.
from the bridge level, you wouldn't have been able.
Be
Okay.
very careful in the air. I mean, they're archers.
oh yeah, I still have plenty of movement. I'm going back down once I hit.
Okay.
So that hits the harpy.
It's just hanging on. It's like throwing it swings forward. You fire another one. Makes contact. And that should succumb it. As you see, just it just crashes and hits the ground.
Oh good.
Dead.
That harpy over there is within firing range of me, but I need to move a little. There we go. I can see the harpy now, and I still have half my movement because I'm hasted. And then I'm gonna throw more Eldritch Blasts at these harpies.
Okay.
Oh wait, it says obstructed? Okay, then I'll just move over some more.
Impossible.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then here's hoping.
You hit. Minimum damage. Enough.
Big oof.
Oh.
It goes down.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and land right here.
Alright, you head down in front of Zevlor and land. With that, Zevlor's like, "No! You're not too bad!" He
Aw,
aims
thanks.
forward back at this particular individual with the electricity in hand, and he fires. Hits his armor. Shing! For 13 points. And then he loads up.
Nice!
One. He goes in for the critty. Ting! You see him stumble backwards. Oh. You guys don't hear much, but he just holds his chest where he got hit and continues his march forward with his archers at his side. At least in this brief moment.
It is your turn.
And then it is his turn. You see him stop as he holds himself on the side. You see him kind of wade in like a weird kind of oddness. They hold up their hand. I need all of you guys to make a wisdom saving throw as you hear a screech. Just breaking all of your ears.
Oh boy.
Oof. Not bad. Oof, 2 1s. Not good.
Ooh.
I don't know. After all those crits, man, you gotta pay sometime.
Haven't we paid enough?
Web. Hanging maybe on a thread. Oof. I don't know if we want to depend everything on the bird and the lizard, but
Shio's gonna use his mythic inspiration to get advantage.
okay.
That's his reaction.
Got
So he's gonna do another.
As you feel yourself losing consciousness, you're like, wait, one more chance. And you find yourself in pain, but hanging on. Shio comes in with the pass. Wep and Zedor fail. Is passes. Seg passes. Shio passes. Excuse me. Shio, Seg, and is. You see before you this individual. Not he, but a she, based off of the visage of the volume that you heard. Lower their hand, hold onto their chest in which they took the hit, turn around, wave forward with their other left hand, march forward, and all the archers and themselves depart from the scene.
Oh no, they're invisible!
And vanish, one after another. And last,
And me without any flour.
give me a insight advantage.
I
Never
love
matters,
these.
let's
It's like a
see.
challenge.
It is, yeah.
Oh. Not
Oof.
bad.
You know that this is to be the inquisitorial penitent. The one they send when they need to penetrate the hardest of access. They were not here to succeed. They were here to sacrifice and study, and they have gathered the information they needed. And now they are gone. Your war has just begun. And you've given them everything they needed to their understanding.
Well,
Combat.
shit. It's kind of like the
Is that
American war
enough?
plans. We don't know what the hell we're doing, so they can't know what we're doing.
Exactly.
Should we
With
destroy the
combat at an
bridge?
end.
Why?
Say that again. Oh.
Deny it to the enemy.
What? What are they gonna do? Cross out of campus?
I don't know, less routes for them to march on us with.
Their freaking things can fly.
Yeah, but they're weakened in that state.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to fight guerrilla war. You've been fighting this a normal war. We gotta fight guerrilla style.
a normal war to have an army. I've got like 4 people.
Exactly. You need guerrilla warfare. You gotta whittle away at your enemy.
I
Just
do
they
like
did to
how.
us.
Yeah, I do like how we got the major league guys coming out to play now.
You see Krakus and Floppo. And they're like, why they run away?
They didn't intend to win.
So because I failed, what happened to me?
You guys just don't visually grasp what occurred. Out of nowhere, everything just ends with odd conspicuousness.
Well, anyways, I'll follow and flapping Krakus, pat them on the back and say, doesn't matter. We should get across the bridge while we still can.
Oh, okay. We're here.
Was that a simulation?
Hey, y'all seem to be quite able. I never really come across you. Zevor, this massive individual, comes up to you all. Hey, Zendor, Why don't you introduce me to your little wee peeps? They collectibles. Can I pick one up?
They're still people, Zevlor.
Nah, just to Mom, not to me. They're more like pieces that I can maybe flick if I needed one to collaterally bowl 10 goblins, you know, like a strike they call them.
Look, I just met them. I'd rather not them have a sour impression of our family.
Bah, I just called the other. Never mind. Anyways, what are you doing? We had it, but I appreciate you breaking the mechanism that we might need to keep, well, anything shut without force. Who's to say they don't got something big like us?
I was trying to make sure that you and my friends made it out.
I was shooting and covering them, and they had their mabias. I never considered them with ever being in danger, but I'm glad that you might have thought that. But as you see, we all made it out.
Did I destroy the bridge?
Well, you all did a great job of making sure that it won't work for anyone on either side. Anyone strong enough can just push themselves through at this point.
Yeah, people our size, Zevlor.
And you think that the Orcree don't have things their size? Those mage hunters are probably strong enough to easily lift that thing, no problem. I assure you. Had they got close enough to us, they could have easily overran us.
Yeah, and those are just the babies.
Aren't you some master artificer? You can fix it. And as I'm passing by, I'll
but
try and get in his face and say, or
it's not
are
my
you too
job to
dumb
fix
to
things.
fix a lock?
Give me persuasion.
41.
I guess I can. I wouldn't want to, but I guess I don't got a choice because imbeciles like yourself do nothing but break them.
I give a huff and turning to Krakus and Flopham, say, you two okay?
Yeah. What the hell? Flopham's like, of course, I'm just hungry. Crack is like, you're always hungry. How about you just quit trying to be hungry all the time, Flopham? You just run in the bill. If it wasn't for this goddamn campus putting up with our needs.
I'll lift the gate for them and say, don't be so hard on him. You know he has a big appetite.
So I and I still don't get to eat enough.
It's hard to keep up with Hill Giant.
What you
Guts.
traveling with some wee peeps back there?
Yeah, I imagine at this point I change back to normal size and say, met them fighting off more of those weird monsters that we were fighting at the gate. They got a really cool book. I think, Krakus, I think you'd really like it.
They got a cool book, you say? What's in it?
Math?
Sounds like more Zevlor, but I can tell if it's transactional.
Is it what?
No,
I can't buy my book.
no. Hey, show him what the book does.
What? Okay.
Show me.
Someone up
Look up the names.
What's the book do?
Oh, yes, the list of names. See? I have records of everybody.
So it's just a book of things that he writes in.
I don't know, but it does something really cool. Do the thing.
I did the thing.
It's just names.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's
nothing's
how many.
changed.
Uh,
Thought it was
Okay.
gonna do like that weird magic thing.
Oh, no, that only happens when something changes.
Oh.
Are you trying to say that we don't change?
What?
You guys change a lot of things. Hell, I bet you my brother would have been overrun if it weren't for you two.
Seems like your little lizard friend says that we don't change. just because he sheds every couple of days. Ain't our fault he can't keep his skin on him.
Yeah. I tell you.
What's that horny-looking thing right there? Is that like a large toothpick I ought to use? He points toward Wet.
What says who?
Wet. You're muted, good sir.
It's pronounced tiefling, not toothpick.
I think he's trying to talk and he's trying to pronounce toothpick, but he's like saying tooth thing.
No,
It's not a tooth thing, it's a toothpick. So
he's saying tiefling.
I think he said tooth thing. Because he knows it belongs in my teeth.
No, he's a tiefling. They're half demon folk.
And they half belong in my teeth to clean them, right?
No, you wouldn't want them picking out your teeth. I hear that their horns will get stuck in there and just make it worse.
A cavity. I heard about those. Expensive they are. Well, he looks cool.
I think they all look pretty neat.
I don't know about that one. That one looks like a human. We usually season them with a bit of rubber on the side. They're a bit chewy if you don't cook them long enough.
Yeah, I can see that.
Though you got chicken. Need to be a bit more fluffy.
No, that's one of those bird people. I don't know.
Got chicken.
One.
Chicken are birds. And they could be peoples if you treat them like one. Looks like they treat this one like one long enough for it to think like one too. Seg, you can speak on your own behalf if you wish to, but they're talking about you.
Honestly, as soon as they left, I pulled out my rum and just kind of like sat against the wall. Or no, actually, I sat on the roof. I need to just chill for a minute. I'm running out of spell slot.
Talking about chicken, and you're thinking chicken sounds good right now. Not realizing that.
Yeah, I could go for some chicken.
Look, he even marinates himself.
Absolutely. As such, you hear Zevlor go, y'all just gotta calm down. None of y'all are just thinking about what matters most. I locked this one here, but we got, just, y'all broke this one. We gotta get back to the biblioplex and figure out what to do. They ain't not stopping. They're coming more again.
Would mending work on it?
No, absolutely not.
Dang.
Haven't even had to use mending on my gun. But
Oh,
the
that's
first
weird.
thing we actually break.
So life is.
Right. Well,
I need to go pass out since I just fought 3 battles back to back.
What? It'll be fine.
For once, I agree with Shio.
I'm so tired.
Come on,
Yeah,
guys. I'm sure there's something else we could do. We could like find more of them.
I do actually need to get back to a project I need done in the morning. Crackus, flop 'em. I could actually use your help on this. It's something that needs a little bit extra strength to for me to get just right.
Yep, we'll be there.
Right. Okay. Rest of you guys, nice meeting you. See some of you in class if you're in. You know, I gotta get going. I gotta get this ready. It is due tomorrow, as Zedor will then proceed to jog off into the wilderness.
If you help us out the next couple of days, I'll have talked to the teacher and delay it.
Sure. I mean, you guys seem cool at the very least, and get some practice with some stuff. Look, let's meet at lunch tomorrow, okay? Central Hall. And he'll jog off.
Oh, right, where we get food from the school. Yes, that
Seg-
place.
Seg will like stare off into the distance with a 1,000-yard stare. Oh yeah, we're students. I forget sometimes.
I
What
will
this is
join up.
why I'm getting a degree at the end of this is. You're the boss. I'm getting a degree at the end of all this.
Sure, you will, Shio.
That's right. His owes us all diplomas.
Look, if I save the school, I'm better than it.
I mean, I better get my ship out of all of this. He just said
I-
I had to graduate. He didn't say how. Fucker's dead now.
Everyone said no degree. You didn't attend a single class in your second year. Oh,
Whoops.
Give me my art degree.
don't worry,
So-
guys. Don't worry, guys. I have a time machine. We'll just go back to the second year and then go to our classes.
So you guys bitch and complain all the way back to HQ.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let's see for those that do. Dun, 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 dun.
I am gonna take a couple swigs of rum and pass it to Wet while we're walking.
Actually loaded. Let me know if your guys' loads. Mine actually loaded.
Mine loaded.
Me too.
Immediately, the two feminine fatales are present and fuming.
Oh, goodness.
Mine is still loading.
Alright, how many people died?
Well, you take a second load, I'm gonna grab a beer.
I don't
If
know
you
if I
have-
have the energy to deal with them today.
Hold up.
You know, I remember a spell called Time Stop. We should learn that.
Please, Iz. I just want to get 8 consecutive hours of sleep.
That's what I'm saying. If we like chain cast it, we can get 8 hours before anyone bothers us.
That would be amazing.
Just silence them.
Just 8 unearned hours of peace.
Oh yeah, your chat's blocked. I silenced.
Thank God.
It was worth the third tier spell slot.
What did you cast? What? Why?
Silence. And then I go up into the rafters and go to sleep.
So you shut them bitches up and you go to sleep. Got it. So you see them glaring at you and they're just like,
Is it bad?
Do I have to make like a deception check or something to see
Nope.
if they notice me cast silence? Perfect.
no, they absolutely understand. It doesn't mean that they're not fuming. And maybe they see it as an opportunity to let go of things that may never be heard.
He is listening.
How? I cast silence on them.
He moved.
Well, yeah, but they're in the silence. No sound can enter. Oh no, they're not in the silence. Shit, I missed. I'm tired. I can't see shit. Fuck. I'm gonna go into the silence then. Shio will update me.
Shio, you hear on the outside of this silence that he cannot hear. You would not believe what it is we had to endure. Me and Oshilia will no longer deal with your guys' absences when things go awry on campus. Where were you when it came to protecting the bibliothèques from these Orcree who were trying to take over? Where were you? Your champion's missing all of a sudden. It's almost despicable that you guys even hold a title at all.
Who are you?
Lorraine looks at you with the deadest of deadest eyes. She snaps her fingers. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry. Can they not see all of the blood and bruises and bullshit?
Who the fuck?
Lorraine has
is
never
this?
given 2 fucks about you guys. And fucking is. God damn it is. You
Look.
wipe it right off. You know that she tried to plug more for your ass.
Careful, Lorraine.
Reason.
Some of us exist outside of 3 dimensions.
I understand that you might be some superior being, but you would never put me in this hateful situation.
Superior is a strong word. I would say more like disadvantaged.
Your own
But
inability.
anyway, you said Biblioplex is under attack?
It was, and we protected it along with other students. There were some, I won't use the word sacrifices because nobody died, but had there been death, maybe you would have showed up, assumably. Rosie was injured, but otherwise everyone was mildly scarred and more physical than mental pain. About 30 or so Orcree students turned and flipped from the inside, and we had to fight our way back in. It was a disaster.
Yeah, that'll happen. This is also 2 days earlier than expected. I pull out my book.
You're saying it's 2 days earlier, but what if this wasn't even part of what it is you think you're preparing for?
I don't even know what I'm preparing for.
Exactly.
I have
You
vague
think that this is
visions
early,
in your
but this is
words.
probably every single moment just becoming worse and worse and worse until it's unmanageable.
I need you to calm. But yes, we can only do what we can do in the time we are given.
I think Oshilia's father has a point. Oshilia just shies away. As you hear her tentacles kind of letting go of whatever it is that furniture her tentacles were running along as she's like, oh, he tensions on me. But she does not speak.
Look, we were out weakening the Orcree because they were mustering strength out there.
You were out weakening the Orcree when they were already inside. Oshilia questions.
We fought an Inquisitor today.
Yeah,
And
your
the
primary
Inquisitor
wasn't
was-
even the main focus.
And if you survived it, then you mean you defeated them.
No, they
Defeat,
fled.
strong word. But we did cost them 6 mage hunters. And 2 primary objectives. I'll take
Why
that.
is it every time the mage hunters are mentioned, it's never you with the mage hunters that are in danger?
What?
She basically lays out before you that every single time mage hunters appear, you're there, but no one ever gets hurt, except the very first time. And then elsewhere, other people are getting hurt, while you are safe against the mage hunters.
Yeah, we've learned to fight them. You can't
Or
throw spells at them. They'll bounce
they've
them
learned
back.
to distract you.
If they wanted that, they don't even need to show up, because we're already at these places. And even
You
if
say
they
that,
weren't
but
there, how
technically
would we
speaking-
even know the Biblioplex is under attack? I don't remember receiving a message. Why is that?
Nobody was able to reach you. While you were
Uh-huh.
amongst the mage hunters, they negate your magic abilities. Don't you understand the way they work?
Yeah, it's not an AoE effect.
Well, you say that, but it's more like a satellite effect, really. They amplify one another. The more of them in a single vicinity, in a single point of existence at a single time, whether or not it be parallel, would amplify their abilities to be exponential.
Uh-huh.
Of course. That's if you want to believe the two of us who have been here taking out the flames, as they say.
You have a point.
Now the
Perhaps
next
we should
question
stay
is, if
here
it's
and
not
fortify.
magic, how about a messenger? I mean, there's other means.
And where?
But you
where-
can't
and I'm
expect me
supposed
to
just
be
know where you
somewhere
are
where we're not.
at all times. Did you leave a letter where you'd be? Where were you?
Haven't you placed a tracking scale on Iz like I did?
I've never wasted my. Lorraine just breaks up. I've never wasted my time tracking. I've just assumed you'll never die and just keep showing back up because my purpose is to be here with you imbeciles. And I regret
Yeah.
it every single day. I'd rather have been home and died by these vampsters or whatever you call them. At least I probably would have been sleeping.
I wonder if we could bring back
they
the
go from the
alternate views.
feet up.
Truly a shame. The fact that you guys are incomprehensible when it comes to anything that makes any sense in this nature. Look, all I can say is that at the end of the day, you have found nothing of evidence on how to stop the Orcree and what it is they're after, yet they keep coming even stronger. What on earth is making them so much stronger than we are? Or prepared, for that matter.
Probably whatever broke the original dimension stuff.
And you fled, Mr. Oracle, Mr. Mr. Individual who is still understudying. Why did
No,
you
I
leave
died.
when you were the ultimate being? You're saying you were killed.
Ultimate being. I wish.
You know, most oracles actually come back as another creature altogether, and yet you didn't. So then what makes you so special?
Preparation?
Ah, so you prepared for this, and yet you're not prepared.
Psh, best you can when you're fighting like a war through space-time.
You know, I once saw this thing called trekking of stars, and if it did not make me feel like I had spent light years across times and millennia before meeting you, I'd feel like this was all too strange.
Okay.
Meaning that this is a problem. Your friend there does not look well. What? Can you give me a Constitution saving throw? Well, deep inside you, your fiendish beings have been fighting off an infection that has been trying to take you over for some time. Your fateful encounter with the werebear has left you with a lycanthrope
Oh shit.
infection. It has taken hold, and you have failed to resist it naturally. And I have given you every opportunity, being this particular form that you are, and the particular being which you exist as.
Does Shio notice him about to collapse?
No, he's fine. This is more like a passive, innate. It has now been procured and stable in his DNA.
Okay.
No one has yet come to notice, and neither have they. But I am letting you know now that you have a future problem to deal with.
Is it a problem or an opportunity?
Web will decide when that happens. Whip raw meat seems to be the tastiest version. Moving forward. Any questions, Whip?
I've never had a human before.
Well, we will see what you do end up enjoying in the future. If at all. Maybe a shield. Who knows? Meanwhile, as you guys come together, you all have a moment. Zedor comes to topic. What does the team discuss, and how do you all discuss it?
So
Wait.
clearly, they're gonna keep launching attacks on the Biblioplex. We should
Yeah.
fortify it, turn it into a fortress, so that we can better defend it. Anyone who's around could easily take up defensible positions.
Yeah. Maybe we should cancel classes and move students there.
Those who are willing to fight. We can't force students to fight.
Extra credit? I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
everyone will show up.
definitely offer like an extra credit.
10 points for every orcry you kill. Yes. Final exam. Yes.
Well, there might be a lot of them, so yeah. Make it lucrative. They'll gather more.
Seg, you are the one who goes, what about that guy we just met? Think you'll pop up again?
Well, we gotta meet him for lunch.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we're doing that, right?
Is it tomorrow already?
Not yet.
I don't
But-
know.
Seg is leaning into it, almost.
That guy was really helpful in that fight. We should definitely try to talk him into joining us.
He
It'll
definitely
be
is
the first time we
squished.
recruit.
Yeah, it's weird. Normally they're in the book. I like this. It's new.
It's a variable.
Yes. Maybe they haven't accounted for it either.
It's
And
certainly
maybe
a possibility.
Lorraine was finally shut up.
But yeah, we should definitely try to talk to that guy into joining us.
Or bribe him.
We could bribe him. What did we do with the last muscly guy. We gave him a lot of drugs, but he ended up in rehab. So let's not do that this time. Let's just make him our friend.
Oh. But did you see how strong he got when he used it?
I mean, he can ask for it. Just gotta make sure he doesn't end up in rehab.
Alright.
We can't have a pattern is 2 is too close to a pattern.
Okay, well, let's catch him to sleep and go fortify the library after meeting him.
Yep,
I
I
don't
can
know.
set up wards of Haro around the library, try to give disadvantage for their spellcasters. I know they like to boil people's blood, so maybe we can counter that with wards.
Yeah, despite what she says, I think we made the right call in weakening their primary attack. Because this is just a probe.
Yeah, that was a probe to see what kind of things they could get away with, and now that we set up the defenses now, they'll be less likely to be able to countermeasure them so close to their attack.
Yeah. Oh well, that's why we keep her around to watch for the details.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Zedor, what conversation do you have with your fellow companions as you discuss who it is you just encountered and met and seem to be potentially fateful to meet again?
Apologies, I was distracted with futzing around with the camera stuff.
Say it again, sorry. What
I was
stuff?
futzing around with some of the camera things.
Gotcha.
I guess I would just. I would discuss with my good hill giant friends more over just like how weird the group was. Talk about prophecies and saving the world and multiple dimensions. They were weird, but they seemed like cool guys.
Wait, someone listened to us? That's never happened.
That has not happened once.
You hear one of your buddies. And they say, what do you mean they save things world stuff? Do you help?
I don't know. Apparently, when I showed up, that magic book I was trying to tell you about lit up, and I don't know. Guess I'm important somehow. I don't see how. All I'm interested in is.
I think that if you save world, Zolvanol has nothing on you, and you be bigger than them in Ma and Pa.
Yeah. If what they're saying is true, of course. Honestly, I don't believe a word of it. I think they're just trying to make excuses for skipping school.
You and I never fit in those seats either.
I mean, thanks to me being a run, I can fit pretty well. But
he eat too much to be like you.
you can't help it. I mean, all hill giants are blessed with corpulence, and it's helped them out. Plus, it helps hide that great amount of strength you all have.
He's like, it's just mass against mass.
Yeah, well, I still have yet to actually hold me if you guys down long enough in a wrestling match.
All the goats. That he consumed.
Maybe I should try eating more goat, huh?
Truly profitable. As such, we will tie the session there as everyone converges on a thought of what it is they must focus on forward I'll drop the next newspaper for the team to gander at the most recent rumors and what's happening about the campus. And is there anything on my end that you guys need to address or question or bring up during the period?
I do not think so. Other than I'm ready for sleep.
Then I have pacified my guests. Anyone else?
Great time as
Did
always.
we? Oh,
What's
go
up?
ahead.
We need to put a squirrel or something in Lorraine's boot.
A squirrel. Got it.
It'll nibble her toes.
A barrage
Okay.
of ferrets.
What was that, Evan?
Did we earn a level up this?
You guys did earn a level up. I'll go ahead and repost it in the Discord to remind anyone who doesn't do anything tonight. But yes, you guys leveled up. Boop, boop. Look at that.
Nice.
First session, and the dude's already made an extra level. Congratulations, John.
I now have relentless rage. If I'm reduced to 0, instead I have to make a con save, and if I make it, I go down to 1 instead.
Relentless
DC
endurance. Very
5.
nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys got a potential frontline tank, but we'll see what I got to do to take him down, or the rest of the team. No.
Good luck.
I mean,
pretty
just
cool.
breathe heavily in my direction, I'll die.
I'm going damage tank. Flame Tongue Greatsword, with the amount of high damage stuff I get, it's gonna be nearly impossible to stop me.
They've seen some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I've stopped some big people. But nonetheless, congratulations on the level up. You guys are making your ways ever further. I'll go ahead and in the newspaper, in the second page, it'll be out of context what's happening for a general grasp on the scenario around you. It is not what's put in the newspaper. It's not what your characters know. It's more like, okay, this is just the understanding of vibe. And then there may be a third page, depending on what it is I end up finishing with my actual writing on something. So there's for sure 2. We'll see if a third makes it in there, and I might ask for some rolls. So keep an eye on the Discord. Anyone have anything for me?
Nope.
All right. You guys all have a good night, and thank you so much. I'll see
Have a
you
good
all in
night.
a week.
You too.
Until next
Good night,
time.
everybody. See y'all next week.
Later.
Wow, we get